you got to be healthy now. Like everybody, I don't understand where or why people are just confused that overeating leads to bad issues with your health. That's like, is this what's going on in the world? People don't know if they're men or women, and they don't know that being fat leads to health problems. What is happening, bro?
Jeremy here from the quarter. I hope everyone
Where did the
episode. I
common
won't
sense
forget
go?
what Sorry, for years. Now, suddenly it's all gone quiet. But for years, you remember the healthy at all sizes movement, a movement in which tried to gaslight the American public and really people all over the West that being 200 to 300 pounds overweight was in fact healthy. It was in fact good. Now, there were aspects of that movement that I agreed with, in that, you shouldn't make fun of people because they're fat. Okay.
True.
I get it. If you're in middle school or high school or whatever, okay, or if a fat like me is trying to offer health advice, you're allowed to point out that
Did you
I am
say
in
a
fact
fat?
There are certain positions of it,
Nah, a fat is funny.
but that's not
Hilarious.
really what the movement was about. It was to gaslight people into literally believing that they were healthy. And not one, not two, not three, not four, but almost all of the propped up healthy at all sizes models, or influencers, Fat-Fluencers or whatever, they're all dead. Now, nobody covered that. There were hundreds of articles who kept telling the kids of America
That's sad.
that this
That's
was
really
healthy.
sad.
This is why I don't have any problem dunking on their graves. They went online
Damn.
every day and told kids that it was okay to be 200 pounds, 300 pounds overweight.
Okay, low-key, that's fair enough.
Empowering.
With his logic, that's low-key fair enough.
How many
It's like if you want to be fat and unhealthy, or let's just keep it at unhealthy. If you want to be unhealthy and keep it to yourself, you don't have to share your message and try to influence others to be fat
people do you think they
or unhealthy? Synonymous.
killed with this advice? Sentenced to a life of difficult movement, clogged arteries, diabetes, losing limbs, all this stuff for social media.
God damn. Yeah, not just die, but like you could lose your foot from diabetes. You could go blind.
Influencers were swept up by the movement that claimed obesity is perfectly healthy. The tragic truth is they have now all died under 45.
Fuck.
This is what we all knew. The final videos posted to Brittany Sowers' TikTok page made for an upsetting viewing. Speaking tearfully to the camera, the 31-stone social media star, who often posted defiantly body-positive content about how hot she felt in certain outfits, admitting with shocking candor that she had, in fact, ruined her life with food and binge eating. And it had left her at just age 28, full of regrets. Brittany had been a virtual prisoner in her own home for 2 years, dealing with the type 2 diabetes, repeated bouts of skin infections, cellulitis, which had caused a growth in her pelvis weighing more than 2 stone. Jeez.
The fuck is that?
Forced to ask someone else to cut her toe.
What the hell is 2 stone? How much is that? How much weight? What the hell?
Nails, because she couldn't even do that without being out of breath. Yet she hoped that it wasn't too late to save herself. I'm scared I'm going to end up in a bad place that my body can't recover from, she said to her 500,000 TikTok followers.
Damn.
500,000.
How did they get so many followers too? Like, is that all other fats?
1,000 kids.
Oh damn, that's crazy. I was start saying that. That's kind of funny. Fats.
Listen to this woman tell them for years how healthy and how awesome it was to be this overweight.
Come on, man.
Within a week of posting that film
being fat makes everything harder. Like, you can't even walk. Like, as if there's not enough challenges in life. You want to have trouble walking, trouble breathing, no trouble going upstairs. Like, you can't run fast most times. I've seen some fat people who run, though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is impressive and scary. All right, fat people. But yeah, makes everything harder. As if life's not hard enough. You can't date nobody like that. Nobody hot. Well, some people do, but whatever.
Britney was dead. The decade passes seeing an extraordinary momentum build around a central argument that being obese doesn't mean being unhealthy. In other words,
who the fuck started saying that?
Can be fat and
let me guess. The fats
and fit. Branded health at every size, the philosophy has at its heart laudable goals. It aims to counter a multi-billion-dollar diet industry, which has a poor record when it comes to long-term sustainable weight loss, as an act of an antidote to the stigma encountered by people struggling with their weight. The idea was, rather than to shame overweight people and force them to diet, they should be encouraged to embrace their bodies.
Oh my God, boo-hoo. Rather than shame them, or why do we call it shame? First of all, it's just honesty. If you're ashamed of honesty, you're ashamed of the truth. And if you don't like the truth, you don't like yourself. If somebody sits there and calls you fat and you don't like it, and you are fat, and you know you're fat, and you call yourself fat or a Fat-Fluencer, plus size, all this other stuff, and then somebody else calls you that or something synonymous with it, you don't like yourself. Change that. It's fine. Like, you could change it, bruh.
Find exercises that they enjoy and
it's okay.
But that's
change.
Not
be better.
How it actually came about. The United States edition
person that you
Cosmopolitan magazine was criticized for running a covers featuring plus size women. These were not plus size women. Plus size women might be size 12, 14, 16, 18, something like that. These were women that were probably size 40 or 50.
Yeah, that's wild.
In yoga poses under the headline, "This is Healthy," as a part of a drive to challenge beauty stereotypes. It also featured United States plus size model Tess Holliday, who at 5'3" and 300.
Okay, I don't know who's making this shit up, but they talking about, this is healthy on the cover of this magazine, and it's probably the same people who say, oh yeah, if you're under 18, you want to change your gender, just do it. Don't listen to mom and dad. They're homophobic. What type of shit is this?
100 pounds, had a BMI of 53, more than double the healthy range. A decision condemned as dangerous and misguided.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of these motherfuckers, man, making up this bullshit ass advice, talking about fat people are healthy and motherfucking kids could change their gender at a young age. What type of shit? Who are these people? That's pure evil.
Self-styled fat activists, meanwhile, not only promote larger bodies as healthy.
If you want to change your gender, I don't give a fuck, man. That's not my. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But don't influence people under a certain age to do that. Like, what the hell? Like, these people people in high school, these little children, they think Spider-Man and Santa Claus is real. Guess what? When they get older, they're gonna realize, you know what? That was bullshit. But guess what? When they realize, when they get older, that, you know what? Maybe I actually was a fucking man when I was a boy or man growing up. But now I'm stuck with these tits and chop my dick off, and I regret it. Oh my God. This is crazy. I can't believe people have to say this nowadays. What happened to common sense?
Science which prove the dangers of excess body fat, encouraging devotees to ignore doctors who recommended that they lose weight. Another TikTok star, Waffler69, died of a heart attack, according to his brother, at just 33 years old.
Dang.
Real name Taylor Lejeune did not flaunt his weight, but amassed 2 million followers, again, on TikTok, of children posting videos regarding bizarre foods, including reindeer meat and tinned ham from the 60s. The last video the day before he died showed him eating a giant Fruit Loop in milk.
Damn.
Jamie Lopez, who starred in the U.S. reality TV show Super Size Salon, also died from a heart attack at just 37 years old in December.
And this is sad, bro.
The
I
show
don't know how
centered
long I'm gonna
around
live,
obese women
but
getting beauty treatments and featured the catchphrase "Go
yeah,
big or
I don't
go
know.
home."
Oh my
Again,
god,
fetishizing these people
what
and
the fuck? Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna live. Hopefully, it's a long time, but you can only control what you can control, and you can definitely control what goes into your own mouth.
telling the American public that it is a
Just chill out. Just eat less. Like, I want to say, stop eating. We need to eat to live, and eating is good, but too much of a good thing, too much of anything, can be a bad thing, as you can see.
good thing. Now, look, I'm overweight. Okay. I don't walk around every day filled with shame, but I do often think, especially now as I'm 40 years old, that I'm really pushing it and that I need to, be better. So I've started to get back on the treadmill. I've got a dry January planned. I've got some plans.
Hey, shout out to him because I myself, I'm not overweight, but I feel like I've eat too much sugar, and I need to watch my sugar. And I have been stop drinking sodas, which helped a lot. Staying away from a lot of sweets. Replacing it with things like fruit. Still get that that sweet urge. Get that urge off, but in a healthy way, not an unhealthy way. So you see it. There needs to be changes in your life, and you change them. That's great.
Plans for the new year to get back into like a reasonable shape. I'm never going to be rocking an 8-pack ab, but it'd be nice to not be 100 pounds
8-pack
overweight.
ab.
She had described being discriminated against for being her plus size makeup artist and wanted women like her to feel confident and attractive. But then, for some reason, she decided to overhaul her health, eventually losing almost 180 kilograms, half her body weight, and still died.
Damn.
Well-known
She was
activist, professor of fat studies,
damn.
Dr. Kat Pauzet, who questioned the links between weight and health, also died at 42 years old.
God damn.
Based at Massey University in New Zealand, she presented a fat positive radio show. She had said the science isn't quite as clear cut as we'd like to believe. There's no real consensus. Yes, there is.
Hey, people promoting being fat is healthy. We gotta there's gotta be more promotion of the opposite of the truth, and keep showing this around, because this is gonna save people's lives. It's gonna improve people's lives. Again, life is already tough as it is. Well, why make it hard on yourself?
Blair White is
Listen to
going
lies.
absolutely viral right now for this 18-second video, which basically sums it up perfectly.
Just because I'm fat, that doesn't invalidate the things that I say.
She died.
You ready to get supersized?
She died too.
Today I got the big Fruit Loop.
He's dead,
Join me on my Fat Positive radio show.
which didn't last long because she died.
Damn.
And there are many such cases. Body positivity TikTok, Megha Thakur dies, quote, suddenly and unexpectedly.
Man,
What?
she was fat. Good 28.
These,
It was
again,
28.
I am not a big dunk on, dance on people's graves kind of guy.
Oh,
Okay.
November 28.
But these are people that
One.
falsely
Damn.
perpetrated
21?
this message to young kids, almost exclusively, from what I can see, the most of these people on TikTok and Instagram, which is full of little kids, right? Pushing this message that, it's cool to be gigantic. Look, we're coming up on the new year. I for one, am going to take my health. I'm going to take my health more seriously. I'm not going to try. I'm going to.
Hey,
Started
man,
this
bring
summer,
back
and then I
bullying.
fell off the wagon a little
No,
bit, and I'd rather
keep it
not
real
die of
with
a
you.
massive
Bring back
coronary
bullying.
before I'm 50 years old.
Bring back bullying. It's gonna save lives, man. Oh my
But
god.
I've never been someone out here who has said, "Hey, it's cool. Yeah, you should." I mean, you shouldn't like hate yourself, or you shouldn't let people push you around or ridicule you for being overweight. You can stand up for yourself, okay? But that's completely different than like getting a college degree and telling other people that it's cool to be gigantic. This woman is not plus sized. She is morbidly obese. She is gihugic.
Bruh, what do you draw the line? Because
Of course, in a YouTube video watched by more
why
than
the fuck this shit not pausing for? All right. Anyway, bro, where do you draw the line, bro? She's located the size of two skinny people. You draw the line somewhere between there. I don't know. Like we start getting, you get to 1.5, you got to draw the line. That's too far. 1.5 people is too far. But she might be like 2.25 people, bro. 2.25 skinny girls. Damn. Like you 2.5 human beings. All right, you get to 1.5. I don't know. I don't know.
a million times. Steven Crowder
this is
pours
clearly
scorn
too
on her
large.
work and her field of study. Oh yeah, the study. Fat Studies academic Dr. Kat Pause work ridiculed online days before her death. So they're mad that she was ridiculed, not that she tried to program America's youth into put them on a track to an early death, right? It's no different than if you had a problem with movies. Like imagine if an influencer out there was like, yeah, smoking cigarettes is actually totally good for you. It's just the societal constructs around cancer
stop
that are
vaping
bad.
too.
Do you think people
Yeah, I used to smoke weed all the time, like 3 times a fucking day, maybe 4. And then all of a sudden, I get a regular old vape one time. Not even I don't even know if it had nicotine in it. It was just flavored vape. Had it for like a month. About the same time last year I bought it. And all of a sudden, started getting some weird feelings in my chest, in my lungs, and I had to stop smoking. I still haven't gone to the doctor for it. No health insurance. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Help me get some health insurance. I'm dead serious. But yeah, I always wanted to quit smoking though. So you got to turn that negative into a positive. That's what you got to do in life. But yeah, stop vaping and stop smoking too. And only smoke weed in moderation, not 3 times a day like I did.
think people would have let that fly? No. I mean, they let it fly with
Taking time off, days and weeks off your life, maybe even years.
herb, I suppose. I'm not like one of those weirdos who has a problem with herb. I enjoy it, but I'm not going to pretend like there are no consequences to it.
All
That
right, yeah.
psychosis doesn't happen, or that
You start
people
talking.
can't get addicted, because I saw friends get addicted to it when we were in
start,
college.
Start talking about exactly what I was saying. Yep. People see. I don't know. Like I used to research this before I started smoking. They talk about it's not addictive. This, and that. It's not dangerous. Nobody has ever died of overdose, which can be true. All those things, but what they leave out is anything can be addictive if you do it enough. The threshold for addiction is if you can't stop it and you want to, no matter what it is, you're addicted. Like,
I had a friend.
would I
that
say I was
rather-
addicted? If I'm being honest with myself, yes, to a degree, not completely. I did have times where I took breaks and things like that, but after a week or so, after a week break, 2-week break, guess what I was doing? Right back to doing.
Constantly go on space cruises instead of go to class. I'd be
I
walking
did,
out
man.
of school. He'd be walking in to go to class, a 50-minute class, and he'd be like, hey, you want to go burn one? I'm like, dude, why don't we just smoke after class? Nah, let's just go. And he would skip class. Never finished college. I had another friend, the same thing.
Yeah.
So let's not pretend that people can't get overindulged. No, it didn't probably hurt them physically very
Man, this
much.
guy's spitting
But
right
that's
now.
a different conversation. They also were not out there as, quote, influencers pushed to the front page of applications like TikTok. I wonder why. Do you think China put these lunatics on the front page of their TikTok? No.
Dude, China's doing it to us.
For some reason,
Trying to put them on the front page.
For some
man.
reason, look at this individual here. Heart failure cost body positivity activists at 37. These are all articles in the last year, by the way.
China is trying to destroy us and win the war through obesity. That's crazy.
Way. All the
They're trying to make our future soldiers too fat to enroll and too fat to fight.
people that pushed these people
God
on
damn it.
you and said that
Too gay to fight too.
they were awesome. At her heaviest, Lopez weighed 804.
Got our grown men who are supposed to be soldiers scared to kill a fucking spider. You think I'll kill a person in war? Hell no.
46 pounds. And instead,
Ooh, I should probably chill. Hope YouTube don't come at me for those, tough words.
they gave her a TV show. Now, she did lose 400 pounds, which is amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's very good.
But at least 67% of the United States population is considered at minimum overweight. In other words, Americans at a
67?
metabolically healthy weight are in fact the significant minority. And then you come out with this crap and people give these people television shows and all these people liking and retweeting these people that were saying body positivity, blah, 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 blah. They're awfully quiet now, aren't they?
Well, hold on. No way. 67%? Am I overweight? I'm like 180, 6 foot, 180, 190, somewhere around there. What the fuck?
And when we said, hey, maybe this isn't good, we were called phobic.
That was a large majority.
Sucks that these people died, but I don't feel bad about it because they made careers out of telling other people to take the same path they did and have destroyed probably thousands of lives in their wake.
We gotta stop all this fat shit, all right?
So anyways, I saw this article came out a couple of days ago.
Yeah. What is it?
And these are 4 social media influencers who were swept up by the movement that claims that obesity is perfectly healthy, body positivity. And the tragic truth is that they've all died under the age of 45. Brittany Sewer is one of those people.
I'm out of breath constantly.
Poor girl.
And I wish I knew the cost of eating. I wish I knew the cost of the comfort at the time that I was seeking. And I just want this to be a warning to other people that just need to hear the hard truth, that if you
need to hear the hard truth. What happened to truth? What the hell? I'm so confused at this world nowadays, bro. Why is everybody just shunning the truth? Afraid of facts. What the fuck is going on?
And you keep, gaining and not taking
Who's
care
responsible
of
for
yourself.
this?
And, I had to have help trimming my toenails the other day because I felt so out of breath trying
Can't even
to
cut your own toenails. Did she say she out of breath cutting her toenails? You see, this is a side of Fat-Fluencers that they don't show you until it's too late. They can't even cut their goddamn toenails themselves. They need help with everything.
I had
Walking,
to
talking, out of breath,
help
talking.
trimming my toenails the other day because I felt so out of breath trying to lean over and do my toes. There's just a lot that is taken away from me, and I want you to know that it's not worth it. Food's not worth your life. And I really hope that I can turn it around this time because it's really scary how bad things can get.
I was truly okay with dying. I accepted it, that it was just, this is just how it's gonna go. I was gonna eat myself until it all went away one day. I realized I can't give up. I cannot. There is too much riding on me being able to do this, and I have so many people that need me here, and I cannot let the things that have happened be the reason why it's the end for me.
I feel sometimes like, they ask, like, why do you get upset when you see this kind of stuff? And I say the same thing every time. It's like, to me, more than anything, this shit just sad. It's not even a.
Yeah, that was sad as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. That was sad. Like, she was, oh my God, that was sad. She got so much people relying on her. I know this. Oh,
Condemnation
wow.
thing.
That's
You would
tough.
never see me going up somebody who's obese or trying to fix their life or whatever, or even just living their life and be like, say something. I'll never say nothing. You know, but when people get online and glorify it, that's when it just upsets me. It upsets me because I've seen people who had a lot to offer their communities and their families pass. See the sadness in their eyes when they got to deal with that high blood pressure and how much it negatively impacts them. So it's just like, some people are like, oh yeah, you deserve it, whatever. I have none of that in my heart. Honestly,
Yeah,
watching
me
that
either.
girl,
Man, you
and
deserve
hearing
it is
the
crazy.
fear in her voice.
Look, man, I don't like judging people. This quote that stays stuck to my mind is, don't judge somebody, because if you were in their same position and had their same upbringing and their same mind, you would have probably done the same thing.
Voice, all I felt was sad for her. That's it. I felt sad. And now she's dead, and her loved ones, the people that she was, they all have to deal with that. So the reality is we're just dealing with a huge tragedy that's expanding more and more. So this guy here, TikTok star Waffler69, died of a presumed heart attack according to his brother. Real name, Taylor Lejeune. He did not flaunt his weight, but amassed 1.9 million followers by posting videos reviewing bizarre foods, including reindeer meat and thinned ham from the 1960s. His last video was posted a day before he died, showing him eating a giant Fruit Loop in milk.
The famed foodie, whose real name is Taylor, died on Wednesday night. His brother Clayton announced the sad news in a TikTok video.
He has passed away from a presumed heart attack.
Jamie Lopez, who starred in the reality TV show Supersized Salon, died from heart complications at age 37.
Like
So, a lot of people have been talking about the article I sent you.
Article. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw. What's your girl's name?
Article. You wanted me to read?
Commented on it. Yeah, your girl.
Oh, this nigga. What type of shit is that? You got a phone strap? Poster?
Yeah, your girl's name there.
Nah, see, you're smart. Who says about to say some bullshit? Careful.
What's her name?
Yeah, nah, we're not doing that.
The trans girl.
Hey, don't play me. Don't play me.
What's her name?
Why you say it's my girl?
Oh, Blair White.
Why are you saying that?
It's your girl. You the one that discovered her. You knew about her before I knew her. So it's just your girl. It's like Destiny's your girl because you know her before I do.
No, so she's actually my friend. We spend time together. Why would you say Blair White's my girl? I've never spoken to her. I've never even talked to her about her.
You never spoke to Blair White?
Yo, you are doing some weird stuff right now.
Just kidding, bro. That's like,
yeah.
Well, okay, go.
No,
so when you do it, it's jokes. When I do it, it's not jokes.
You know,
fuck out of here.
You're
take your shit.
You're insinuating I have relationships with people I don't.
I said that's your girl.
And then they don't understand.
No, I just say,
so they about to start. Yo, when did Abba start talking? And then it's gonna start. You don't understand. That's what you do.
Nah, that's not what I do. I do the same thing that you do.
What I do.
I was held offensive.
Whatever insinuated
a whole bunch of shit.
Go ahead.
I'm joking.
You don't know.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. They be bad.
My name's Dave. Yeah.
Don't speed
I've
this
been
up
here
a bit.
and I bought this from you.
There are a lot of lies that modern progressivism tells, right? And unfortunately, because a large chunk of the population is stuck on stupid, they do believe them, no matter how obviously deceptive and insane the lies are. A lot of people believe that. I consider one of the most damaging lies that is told by the establishment is that you can be healthy at any size, that you can be obese and somehow happy. And that lie has spawned the absolutely hellish movement, fat positivity.
And I'm 100%.
Ooh, chill. Get this off my screen.
That it's called the fat positivity movement because they're not moving. Because
that's a wild. That one got me. I'm not gonna lie. That one got me.
Yo,
I don't know where she got that from, or if she wrote that herself, but that one was wild.
That was crazy. That was funny though. That was crazy.
I was not expecting a jab.
I thought she was saying there's nothing positive about it. And she went to the other word, and I didn't even see that one.
Yeah, timing was unexpected.
TikTok has really taken the reins and has popularized it and taken it to this over the top level of exposure. We get to see these people documenting their journeys, their fat journeys. And what you're starting to see is these people are dying. Literally, famous influencers within this movement are passing away very young.
I ruined my life with food, binge eating, and lack of self-care. And I'm hoping that it's not too late for me this time. I ain't been to the store in 2 years, maybe more now, I guess. I went to the post office once and that was hard. I went to urgent care and I thought my legs were going to give out from under me. because I had to stand there the entire time after walking in. You know, I kept just looking back at the chair and just praying that I could just make it another second until she was done with me. You know, I couldn't even probably go check the mail right now. Between, you know, the growth I have in my fupa, so not my apron, but my pelvic region.
Did she say my fupa? She's talking about apron. Is she talking about her belly? Apron? Fupa. Oh, those are actual body parts?
Well, fupa is what I don't think it's a
no, apron's a body part?
Or an apron. I mean, where you put an apron is, I believe, what it is.
Fat upper pelvic area, fupa. I don't even know that's like a real term. I heard it once. I was like, God damn, that's a perfect description, a perfect word for that, fupa.
The belly. Well, it's not a body.
In case you didn't know what that meant.
You don't have a fupa. So it's it's what we call parts of the body that are overdeveloped. Look it up.
It's about 30, 40 pounds now. I go in January to see what it is because apparently there has been a big misunderstanding where my doctor thought I was having issues with my apron. But no, it is the growth below that I have to physically move when I walk. Anytime I roll or move or anything, I have to adjust it.
Is fupa a real term? Because she's talking to a doctor about it.
Right here, when you have an apron, is because it's on the legs. Okay. So the thing that happened is that not just lifting. You know when you have to go up the stairs and after that, you become tired. But whenever she lifts her legs up, she has to lift the weight, the apron. Yeah. So her leg pushes. What's the growth? That's the apron. That's the growth.
No, she said under the apron there's a growth.
Fupa.
No, she said under the apron there's a growth.
Fupa. Apron. Fupa. Fupa is this. Is this. So the belly is the apron. The apron belly is the belly that is doing this, but the fupa is under. It's under. So that the growth under.
He's right, but she did say there was a growth, so it's like something else going on down there.
Does obesity come with a manual?
But yeah, y'all get the point. Lose weight. Stop promoting that fat is cool. That it's not cool. It's horrible. What else we got here? Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe when we get to my next 1,000 subscribers ASAP.